everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English, and I am Karen.
I'm Mike, and it's part 3 of our story for this month. It's called The Guest. Remember, the guest is a hunter. He's very good at catching animals for their meat, and this is all fine, except the witch who lives next door is jealous. She wants to kill the hunter to, I guess, steal all the meat, and she's going to kill the hunter by putting poison in some soup she has made for him.
That's
now,
right.
This is a big secret. He should not know about the poison, but the witch's grandson has kind of told the hunter the secret about the poison. So the hunter knows the witch has made soup with poison, but the hunter is still ready to go over to her house
That is the weird
eat the soup.
part.
Why?
If he already knows that, the witch wants to poison him, why would he want to go over?
I don't know.
So what do you think is going to happen
I think
next?
when we begin today's story, the hunter will stop, get his phone and call Uber or Food Panda. He will make a good decision and get soup from another place with no poison in it.
But then he wouldn't be a good guest, right?
Or a good hunter.
That's right, because you're going to someone's home and they already prepared a meal for you. But yet you call Food Panda. I don't think that's a good idea.
No?
Or maybe he would just walk over and have the soup and die.
Well, I think that would make the witch very happy. Or maybe he can find a way to go there and trick the witch into trying the soup first, and she will, die and he will. I don't know. We should just read it.
Okay, well, let's
find
do
out
that
by reading it.
right now.
Okay.
The old witch greeted the guest before they sat down. While she served him soup, he put a bowl between his feet. Then he told her an excuse.
Okay, so it's The Guest, part 3, and I like this when the story today just starts right when the story from yesterday finished. The hunter was ready to go over to eat the soup, even though he knows it's poisonous soup. So what happens next? Let's find out.
The old witch greeted the guest before they sat down. But I'm sure she probably didn't use her evil laugh,
No.
right? Because that would ruin her plan.
So
she greeted the guest instead. So to greet means to say, hello, welcome to my home, being very polite. So if I see my friend on the street, I can also greet my friend by saying, hello, how are you today? Or good morning, good afternoon. Or maybe it's during the holidays, you see somebody, you can say, Merry Christmas. That's also greeting someone, right?
Exactly. We can do it with words or with actions by shaking their hand or bowing to them or hugging them. These are the ways we make someone feel welcome and make them feel we are happy to see them, happy to be with them. All right, so she came to the door and she says, oh, Mr. Hunter, come in. I can't wait to give you some soup. Are you hungry? Please sit down. I will get the food ready. That's what she did. He must feel kind of comfortable, but also a little nervous. So let's see what happens next. It says, while she served him soup, he put a bowl between his feet. I knew it. He has a plan.
Okay.
He's doing this. This is his plan to trick the witch and not eat the poisonous soup. So she's serving the soup. I imagine she's pouring soup in his bowl, so he has enough. And as she is doing it, he puts a bowl down between his feet on the ground, on the floor. Okay.
Why?
Then he told her an excuse. So right after he puts the bowl down, he tells the witch an excuse. We'll find out more about that after we talk about the verb to serve. If you come over for food and I am preparing the food, I have cooked the food, I make sure that all of my guests get some food to eat. So when you serve something, you take the food probably from the kitchen, and then you give everyone enough to eat on their plates. You might cut the cake and serve the cake. You might pour out the soup. You might give everyone a small piece of chicken or some salad, whatever, but I am giving the food to my friends, to my guests to enjoy. I have to serve the food, then they can eat the food.
That's right. And then she served the soup in a bowl.
Good.
So that is a noun. A bowl is a noun. A bowl is something that you would use to have soup because you can't exactly put soup on a plate. A plate is something that is very flat. You can also call it a dish, but it does not very deep. So that means it does not hold liquid, right?
Exactly.
So for example, if you want to have soup or rice, you would usually put it in a bowl because it's deeper and it's bigger than a cup.
Exactly. Ice cream, cereal with milk, we eat those things in a bowl, not off a flat round plate. All right. And also we said there that the hunter, he had an excuse. An excuse is what you say because you can't or don't want to do something. All right, so if someone says, come to my house, and you think, I don't like you very much, you could say, no, I don't like you very much, but that's
you would hurt that person's
not
feelings.
Nice. So you could say, oh, I'm really busy that day. I have to go to the dentist. That's your excuse. It could be something you just think up, or it could be a real thing. But I can't do something, and here is why. That is your excuse, your reason to not do something.
That's
all right.
right.
We have no excuse. We have to take a break.
Right now.
Right now.
He said he didn't have front teeth, so he must put his hand over his mouth. When he ate the soup, he actually poured it into his secret bowl. After he finished, he said,
Here's some food to show you my thanks. You must eat it at once, or it'll go bad.
The witch took the guest's bowl, tasted the soup, and died.
Welcome back, everyone. So before the break, we were looking at our story called The Guest, right? So we know that the hunter, whom the witch is trying to poison, is now at the witch's home.
That's right.
And the witch is serving him the poisonous soup. So he put the bowl between his feet. Then he told the witch an excuse, right?
That's right. We think he has a plan so he doesn't have to eat the soup. But of course, he must make his plan work, and the excuse is part of it. Now, what was that excuse, that special thing he said to the witch? Well, the article continues and says, he said he didn't have front teeth, so he must put his hand over his mouth. Okay, now this is not real. Remember, this is his excuse. It's kind of a made-up story or something like that, kind of like a lie. But basically he's saying, oh, Mrs. Witch, I'd love to eat your soup, but when I was a child, I played sports or I fell down or something, and I have no front teeth. He has a big space, a big hole where his teeth should be. He feels very shy and embarrassed about this because, hey, you have no teeth. That's really weird. So when he eats, he covers his mouth. He puts his hand over his mouth. But of course, he really doesn't. This is his excuse.
So let's see what happens next. When he ate the soup, he actually poured it into his secret bowl. The secret bowl that was between his feet, right?
Exactly.
So he didn't really eat his soup. You know what, in English, it's really interesting how we say eat soup, but in, Chinese, we say to drink soup.
That is very true, yes.
That's right. So he was eating his soup, and then he was pouring it into his secret bowl. So secret is our next vocabulary word. And that is an adjective we're using here. Secret bowl, that means a bowl that no one knows about. It's kind of like hidden, and that is secret bowl. But you can also use this word as a noun. If I want to tell you something and I don't want you to tell other people, or I don't want other people to know, then I can tell you, hey, Mike, I will tell you a secret, but don't tell other people.
Okay.
So you can also use it as a noun. But right here, we're saying it as an adjective because secret bowl, it's a bowl that no one can see and no one knows about.
That's right.
Okay, well, after he finished, he said, here's some food to show you my thanks. You must eat it at once, or it'll go bad.
Interesting.
Okay, so he also gave the witch some food. He said, I want to say thank you to you, but you must eat it at once, like all together right now.
And what was this special food? Was it something that he brought with him? Maybe some meat that he caught when he was hunting? No, it was a bowl of soup. Wow, where did he get that bowl of soup? I can't imagine. Of course, it's the secret soup, the poisonous soup. The witch, of course, she doesn't know. So the witch took the guest's bowl. Oh, thank you, young man. Oh, it smells very good. The witch took the guest's bowl, tasted the soup, and died. He killed her with her own poisonous soup.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Now notice there he told her to eat the soup quickly before it goes bad. He didn't want to give her time to guess this is the same soup.
That's
so
right.
he said the soup might go bad. When food goes bad, it becomes rotten. It becomes smelly. It starts to turn green or brown. It smells bad. You don't want to eat it. When bananas go bad, they go from yellow to brown to black. They get very soft, and you don't want to eat it. And of course, if it's meat that has gone bad, because meat goes bad if you don't put it somewhere cold, that can really be bad. It can make you very sick.
Exactly. So you
don't
don't
eat
want
food.
to eat meat that has gone bad.
Exactly like that. Or you don't want to eat soup that has poison in it.
That's
Those
right.
are two things you don't want to enjoy at supper.
So good thing the hunter didn't die from the poisonous soup because he had a really smart plan.
Yeah, and also good thing that the grandson told him all about the witch's plan.
That's
Very
true.
lucky.
But wouldn't the grandson be sad now because now his grandmother has died?
Yeah, but she was always doing evil things
True.
every day. Maybe the grandson wasn't really happy living there.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
don't
a
know.
happy ending after all?
I think so, and also a good lesson. If a witch offers you a bowl of soup, call Food Panda.
That's
Don't
right.
eat the soup. Thanks for joining us, guys.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Take care. Bye-bye.
The old witch greeted the guest before they sat down. While she served him soup, he put a bowl between his feet. Then he told her an excuse. He said he didn't have front teeth, so he must put his hand over his mouth. When he ate the soup, he actually poured it into his secret bowl. After he finished, he said,
Here's some food to show you my thanks. You must eat it at once, or it'll go bad.
The witch took the guest's bowl, tasted the soup, and died.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 greet 动词招呼迎接。He greeted his friends at the door. 他在门口迎接他的朋友。下一个单字 bowl 名词碗。Crack 2 eggs into a bowl. 将2个蛋打入碗中。Crack 就是打开砸开。下一个单字 excuse 名词借口理由。There's no excuse for cheating on a test. 没有任何借口可以考试作弊。最后一个单字 secret secret 形容词，暗藏的、秘密的。The man got away through a secret passage. 那位男子从一条秘密通道逃走了。Passage 指的就是通道。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 ，put A over B， 用 A 遮盖住 B。我们来看看这个例句。
That movie wasn't scary at all.
Why did you keep putting your hands over your eyes then?
Well, it was, the one part was a little bit scary.
下一个文法 at once， 立刻、马上，这是一个副词片语。我们来看看这个例句。Mom is asking you to do your homework at once. 妈妈叫你马上做作业。最后一个文法 something goes bad， 某种食物腐败变质。我们来看看这个例句。Milk goes bad quickly if it's not in the refrigerator. 牛奶如果没有放在冰箱里，很快会变质。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Japan Boat Takoyaki has a large blue sign with a big octopus on it. It is a popular store in Fengjia Night Market and always draws long lines. The octopus balls are fried until they are golden brown. Each box has 6 balls. There are delicious vegetables and octopus chunks inside. If you like spicy food, you can try them with wasabi. And one of the greatest things is that you don't need to spend much at all.